Let's get to the tail of the tape. For this matchup of lightweight contenders, Eddie Alvarez 33, Justin Gaethje 29. Gaethje, the taller man by 2 inches. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, we go inside to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record, 18 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Arvada, Colorado, by way of Sanford, Arizona, presenting the number 5 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 28 wins, 5 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the number 4 ranked lightweight contender in the world, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. No instructions, guys.
Thank you, Ashley. Round 1 is here. Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway, and Gaethje opens with that patented leg kick, Joe.
Right away, and I knew it. That's going to be a big factor in this fight. Gaethje is very good at landing leg kicks, and Alvarez is not so good at blocking them.
Gaethje with the right hand over the top. Eddie lands an uppercut. Gaethje smiles it off. Oof.
Eddie's immediately suffering the effects of those leg kicks. Gaethje looking for that right hand over the top. There's another leg kick. See how he covers up in the exchanges and lands those shots. And again.
Pretty good 1-2 from Eddie. 8 a counter from Gaethje.
Eddie with a leg kick of his own. And a good right hand over the top by Alvarez.
Pretty good head movement there by the former champion. Well, head out to your neighborhood 7-Eleven and get a UFC-branded Big Gulp for a chance to instantly win prizes.
Good discipline there by Alvarez, not throwing that kick when he was down. Alvarez looks very calm and very composed.
He has been there and done that, a pro dating to 2003.
Good jab by Alvarez as well. But these are good exchanges with both men landing.
Alvarez switching up the footwork.
Oh, there it goes. It's already given out. That leg kick was big. That's going to hamper the movement of Eddie Alvarez. You're already seeing a lot of redness on that left leg, and that last kick made him buckle. That takes away a lot of the punching power of Eddie Alvarez as well.
3 minutes here to go in round 1.
Yeah, he's having a hard time with that leg, and it's given out again because when he's throwing punches with his right hand, you've seen his left leg give out a little bit.
Gaethje feints. 2 supremely conditioned athletes here as well.
Oh, man.
Already some appreciable damage on that lead leg of Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, not just damage in the way you're looking at it, but damaging the way you're seeing him move. He's struggling with that leg right now. And there it goes again. This time he took him down, and Gaethje right back up.
Gaethje sort of shucks Alvarez off there. Beautiful rip to the body by Alvarez.
And a good left hook by Gaethje.
Straight right lands cleanly for Alvarez. Under 2 minutes here to go round 1.
Good shots to the body by Alvarez. Gaethje's having some bleeding on his nose.
Yeah.
Good shot to the body again by Alvarez.
It's a pretty significant cut around that left eye for Gaethje.
And another good shot to the body. Alvarez doing good work with those body punches. Again, Alvarez goes to the body and the left hook up top.
Alvarez finding his range here early.
Oh, good shots by Gaethje.
Eddie with the Dikembe Mutombo to the crowd. About a minute to go here, round one.
Good shots to the body by Alvarez with a left hook up top.
He's putting it on Gaethje a little bit here late in the first round.
Yeah, I think the body punches were a big part of this turnaround here. Faked the takedown there. Got Gaethje to flinch. Again, ripping those shots to the body. Oh!
Under 30 seconds to go in the round. Some definite early adversity here for the unbeaten Justin Gaethje. Passed his first UFC test against Michael Johnson this summer.
Good head movement by Alvarez. You're seeing improvements in his defense here. And there's that leg kick again.
Alvarez with a little showmanship there down the stretch of round one. He's got to feel pretty good about those first 5 minutes.
Coach, I gotta jump out. Yeah.
And this is something that we suspected, that the leg kicks of Justin Gaethje were going to be a big factor in this fight. And you see that leg buckle. But then you see Eddie Alvarez come back with that rip to the body right there. Many body punches. He really found a home for those punches. Started landing good shots upstairs
He's
because
not
of it.
defending the shot. He's only stepping a half step back. You gotta hit that 31 and run with it. All right? When he calls for the blue, you gotta run with it.
Go into that body. When you go body,
You're crazy.
fuck this.
Here you go. Drink. Take a look.
Who won that one?
It's close round. I thought you won, but it's close. Here we go. Keep breaking.
Close first round. Both guys had their moments. Surprised
behind
at all
your
that they
back.
didn't put any ice
Behind
on
your
that
back.
leg of Alvarez, or is that not necessarily required?
I am surprised.
Just ask.
But I wasn't looking, to
Okay.
be honest. I was paying attention to Gaethje's corner.
Let's fight.
All right, here we go, round two. Gaethje in white,
Oh,
Eddie Alvarez in
opened
black.
up with a leg kick of his own. Oh, he ate that one. Eddie's moving much better now. He seems to have recovered from those shots.
Ooh. Hook follows up the body shot for Alvarez. He's having fun in there.
Yeah, good punches there by Alvarez. He does look very relaxed in there. Not nearly as tense as we've seen him in some fights. There's a good leg kick by Alvarez. And again, going to the body, but this time Gaethje blocked a couple of those. Good jab by Gaethje. Again to that leg kick.
Yeah, Alvarez loads up on the uppercut and pays for it in his lower half.
Good right hand by Eddie Alvarez. We're seeing an Eddie Alvarez that's playing in there. He's having more fun. Ooh, right hand over the top by Gaethje. Caught him at the end of it. Good 1-2.
Alvarez with the
Good
uppercut.
left hand by Alvarez. He's being creative in there too. Good uppercuts by Gaethje.
Gaethje just missed on that left hand to close out the combination. Alvarez doubles up on the uppercut. Mark Henry hit Carlos Almeida in the corner of Eddie Alvarez.
Eddie's bumping that jab, Eddie.
Bump the jab at the end. Bump the jab at the end.
Double the three.
Bump the jab at the end of the combo. Yeah, bump the jab at the end.
Heads or two, yeah.
Again.
Get out.
Fly 62!
Get out up there. Pop. There we go, dip.
Eddie, fly.
Ray Robinson also in the corner of the Underground King.
He's just more creative and loose in there, it seems, but Gaethje's still coming on strong. And those body shots are big. Every time he lands those, it stops Gaethje. There's a beautiful leg kick by Gaethje. Gaethje fires the right hand.
Yeah, crisp right for Gaethje, but he is breathing deeply here midway through round 2.
We're seeing a less available to hit Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Just more movement like there. And then a nice knee to the body by Gaethje. He's just more elusive.
And Alvarez has been the busier fighter, albeit slightly. A lot of punches being thrown by both guys.
Nice knee to the body by Alvarez. And moves away from those shots. Look at this. Like perfect head movement by Alvarez. Nice leg, but that was checked.
Alvarez is
big shots to the body by Alvarez.
And those got Gaethje's attention. Right back to it goes Alvarez.
Alvarez tearing that body up.
Gaethje still content to just hang in that pocket and trade.
Oh! Big left hook. Oh! There's that leg kick. Beautiful chopping leg kick by Gaethje. And again.
Any chance raining down here from the Detroit, Michigan
And he
crowd?
switched legs. He switched stances briefly. That means it's hurting him. Don't think Gaethje didn't notice that.
Right. Knee to the body from Gaethje after 3 uppercuts landed for Alvarez. How about the output from Eddie Alvarez tonight? 250 strikes thrown thus far.
Good uppercut there by Alvarez. Right hand over the top by Gaethje. There's some significant swelling in the face of Eddie Alvarez. You see it on the right side?
Oh, wow.
And it happened quick.
Unusual place to see swelling, too.
Rips to the body by Alvarez. Well, that swelling is rising, too.
Maybe a slip from Gaethje, and he eats a big knee from Alvarez. 10 minutes down.
Look at the swelling. I mean, that's crazy. They better get some ice on that, some end swell immediately.
Beat it with an inside double three. Start going to the body. Look at me. Look at me now. Keep your hands up opposite hand when you throw. Goes again. You understand? He's fine. He's fine. Listen, that jab is killing him.
Yeah, you gotta steal that jab.
Listen, pops are gonna win you this fight. Throw, pop, throw. Throw, pop, throw. When he misses, I want a 3-punch counter. You understand what I'm saying? If he kicks, come in on the dang thing. You're doing
Mark
it.
Hey, you
Henry's
gotta keep
fired
moving
up.
your feet.
He wants this one.
Look at this jab, jab. Justin Gaethje eating those shots to the body. Alvarez just all over the body shots here. Boom. Gaethje with a takedown attempt. Fell down, and then Eddie caught him with that kick. Totally legal.
Third and final round. Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje, as anticipated as any fight really in 2017. And the cut man did immediately try to limit the swelling on that cheek of Eddie Alvarez.
Alvarez is doing a great job of being unpredictable, feinting. There's that front kick, nice inside leg kick by Gaethje. Good jab. And another one. They're both fighters throwing good jabs there.
This entire fight has been contested on the feet.
Oh, he chopped him hard with that one. Chopped him real hard. There's a lot of swelling on that left leg now. It's starting to bubble up. And he ate that one too. He switched stance to southpaw, but as soon as he went back to orthodox, Gaethje attacked that leg again.
And perhaps Alvarez will try to take Justin Gaethje down. Easier said than done.
Again.
Like Eddie tried to pull guard.
He tried to pull guard. That leg is giving out on him. That leg is seriously damaged, and that's why he's fighting southpaw here.
Well,
his leg is completely wobbled.
You thought it was the biggest factor in the fight. Proving prophetic here. About a minute gone by, round 3.
So Eddie's going to try to recover, and then once he recovers, now he's going back to orthodox, but he's taking a big chance. I don't know how many of those leg kicks he can take, and he eats one.
What an absolute war as advertised.
Nice knee to the body by Alvarez. Gaethje with the left kick now. Oh, chopped it again. He does such a good job in the clinch of throwing that kick. Eddie's leg is chewed up. Oh, again. Check that one.
A wayward spinning attempt from Alvarez.
Look at this. Eddie's got his back. Eddie dragged him to the ground. Eddie, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Gaethje slips out as we approach the midpoint of this third and final round. Oh,
another one and another one. Just killing that left leg. Uppercut by Gaethje.
That one got Eddie's attention. Gaethje just fearless, standing inside that pocket. Oh!
Eddie Alvarez is an animal. I mean, he just keeps eating those leg kicks. A lesser man would have been down a long time ago from those.
Gaethje just continues to eat uppercuts without much issue. Crowd oohing and eyeing with every strike thrown here down the stretch.
Alvarez put a lot of pressure on Gaethje here.
Gaethje with no interest in taking this fight down. 90 seconds now to go. Crisp left hand from Alvarez, now a shot, nothing doing.
What a fight. This fight is so crazy.
Alvarez a little wobbly after the back-to-back uppercuts.
And who knows how much of it is exhaustion, the left leg giving out.
Oh! Down goes Gaethje! Gaethje might be out!
That's it!
That is it! The Underground King, Eddie Alvarez!
Unbelievable! Gaethje's trying to get up, and he's out of it.
Gaethje not exactly sure what happened. Eddie Alvarez happened tonight. Incredible.
What a fight. Gaethje does not know what happened. Wow. Just wow.
So Eddie Alvarez, as the underdog tonight, bounces Justin Gaethje from the ranks of the unbeaten. And the Eddie chants throughout this Little Caesars Arena. This fight replay brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Here, Eddie Alvarez grabs him. Boom! Perfectly placed knee. And he immediately just lifts his arms because he thought the fight was over. And Herb Dean tries to rescue him, but if you could watch Justin Gaethje trying to get up, I mean, he was gone. Stay with it here and watch as he tries to get up. I mean, he's gone. He's gone.
Wow.
Beautiful stoppage by Eddie Alvarez.
The huge
one more
knee.
time. Boom!
Well, Justin Gaethje asked the question, where is my equal? Eddie Alvarez was certainly that and then some tonight. And what a moment in the corner. Mark Henry, Ricardo Almeida, Ray Robinson. Eddie Alvarez adds to the legend here tonight in a career that really didn't have much left to accomplish. He stops Justin Gaethje in his tracks tonight in a fight for the ages. Eddie Alvarez at 33 years old, never any enhancement. That is a unique athlete, and you can be sure Justin Gaethje will be back. But the official decision now brought to you by Metro PCS, who brings you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide 4G LTE network. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for both of these fighters? What a fight! Eddie Alvarez, you came into this fight looking for the title of the most violent man in the UFC. I think you got it.
It's the only one I care about right now. There's intermittent titles, there's other titles that aren't being defended. All the fans want to see is who's the most violent guy in here. That's all you guys want to see.
Eddie, this is a tremendous fight with so much back and forth, but a big factor had to be your left leg. He landed a lot of leg kicks. How much was that bothering you in the fight?
It was starting to bug me. If this was a 5-rounder, I would have needed to finish that in the third, because 4 and 5 would have been tough for me. But I trained with a lot of my training partners going southpaw, so I was able to resort to that.
Another big factor seemed to be your shots to the body. Once you started really landing to the body, it really started slowing him down.
Yeah, I had a couple training partners. It's tough to spar and get ready for Justin Gaethje. He puts you in a fight every time. So I needed my training partners to come after me. And that's what they did, and I realized the body was the best way to take care of that.
Well, let's take a look at the end of the fight, Eddie, because it was a back and forth war until this moment in the third round. You landed this picture-perfect knee, and you just raised your arms. You knew it was over.
It's not me. I trust my instincts. But every single day, I'm training with Coach Mark Henry, Ray Robinson, and Ricardo Almeida. They're my instincts, these guys.
Congratulations on an absolutely spectacular fight. Eddie Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen.
And what else can you say about the Hall of Fame career? And there is his wife, the proud mother of 4. Daddy's coming home with another monumental victory, the 29th of his illustrious career.